Hey everyone, welcome back to my art channel. Today's sketchbook session video is going to be a really special one because it's a collaboration with my online and offline friend, SwiftBricks. So SwiftBricks is a Lego YouTuber here on YouTube. I mean, like, where else would she be a YouTuber on? She's also a very close friend of mine for like several years now, and we finally decided it would be a great time this summer to do a collaboration with each other. So we've both been really big fans of Harry Potter ever since I was 13 or 14 and she was 11, 12-ish, I think. Anyways, so as a result, we both decided that we were gonna make some Harry Potter fan creations, I guess. I'll be working in my sketchbook and she's gonna be working with her Lego bricks. For this video collaboration, we'll both be creating basically an environment from Harry Potter, books or movie, like whichever. So today we're going to be making our own interpretations of Remus Lupin's office. Remus Lupin is the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher for the third book and third movie. His office is really cool because of course it's full of like little creatures that he teaches students to defend themselves against. Anyways, I'll give you all a quick like sneak peek at SwiftBricks' version of Remus Lupin's office. It's really cool. I absolutely adore it and it inspired me a lot to get started with my sketching and illustrating. If you'd like to see all the details and like all the little hidden Easter eggs that she placed in her mock, that's the Lego term for like original creations. So if you'd like to see all that, please go check out her. Zeekoo, stop interrupting. Anyways, as I was saying before Zeekoo rudely interrupted, please go check out her channel and her video. It's really cool and her channel is so fun to watch. So if you're interested in Lego or Harry Potter or both, honestly, best content out there in my opinion. And Zeekoo's opinion. Zeekoo loves her channel too. So if you don't want Zeekoo to hunt you down and, well, I guess scratch you, go check out her channel and subscribe and watch her video and send her all the love. Anyways, now that this super long intro is over, here are the reference photos that I used for my illustration. I found these reference photos just by searching like random things on Pinterest, like Harry Potter related stuff. I got all these like random, like super fancy looking offices because there aren't a lot of like shots in the movie of Remus Lupin's office. And honestly, I like that because I was able to like get my own design out of it by using these like random interior design photos, I think. I hope that makes sense, but here's me doing some concept sketches, or sorry, only one concept sketch in my spare sketchbook. I ended up following this concept sketch pretty closely. So yeah, it was really helpful to just plan it all out, especially since there were a crazy amount of reference photos, so it got a little overwhelming. Anyways, so this is my first attempt at creating this illustration. It didn't work out too well. I think it was probably just because I wasn't following the concept sketch I made and I was using the color erase pencil, which I'm not used to. Here's Zeekoo sitting on that attempt and yeah, he didn't like it either. So I flipped to the next page of my sketchbook, and for this second attempt, I just used one page to make it. And I'm so glad I did because even just filling one page with all the details I added, this took like such a long time, especially since during this period, I was feeling really art blocked for some reason. I ended up turning off the camera and just doing a portion with no filming, and from there it came a little more easy designing the rest of the room. So at this stage of the process for this illustration, I was feeling super burnt out. So I did something that I usually never do. Like, I've never attempted doing this, and basically I skipped the entire line art stage. I just went over graphite pencil, like not even color erase pencils, which usually look nice with paint layered on top. I went in with watercolors directly on top of graphite pencil, just because I was so desperate to start painting. I was so tired of sketching and like drawing. Anyways, it worked out really well, surprisingly, so I think I'll do this more often. It was really fun to just be able to like paint right away after the sketching process instead of lining everything. My main concern, and the reason I've never really done this before, is because graphite usually smudges really horribly with watercolors, but all the colors remain really vibrant, even the yellows, which usually get the muddiest. But no, everything was vibrant, and I think that's because the mechanical pencil I use is super thin. It's a 0.5 millimeter mechanical pencil, so I think it just doesn't smudge as much as a normal pencil, or maybe a 0.7 millimeter pencil. I don't know. Anyways, all I know is that it worked out really well, and I was really happy about that, to be honest. Normally when I do something like this, I use a color erase pencil because the lead of the pencil is like a colored pencil and it blends nicely into the watercolors, but I guess graphite works as well. So at this point, the base layer of watercolors was complete. So as you can see, it's kind of dull, kind of like flat, and a lot of the details are kind of lost. So I took out the colored pencils because I really like lining with colored pencils. But then instead of finishing the artwork with colored pencils and watercolors, like another layer of watercolors like I usually do, I decided I wanted to try something kind of new and work with my Ohuhu markers. I've never used these markers on my channel, but I used them on my own several times and I really love them. They work so well, and honestly I can't imagine like Copic markers working better than this, because this is all I know, obviously, so I'm in no position to say they're better than Copics, but as someone who's never tried Copics before, I feel like they're the best markers ever. They work really well with watercolors, since watercolors are able to get the super light tones that I don't have in my set. The set I have, the 72 set, doesn't have a lot of like light colors, unfortunately. But I was able to use the colors that I did have in this set to make everything just way more vibrant, saturated, and yeah. So using the markers and the colored pencils combined, I was able to make things stand out a little more, re-add all the lost details, and I was even able to correct some of the like hues of some of the objects. So for example, the desk and the closet, they were a little too red for my liking, so I made them more yellow toned using the markers. In addition to the colored pencils and markers, I also used this random 8B colored pencil, this random 8B graphite pencil. And basically I just used it because I couldn't find my black Prismacolor pencil. I also used a white Posca marker for highlights, and yeah. Okay, so I made the most amateur mistake and I forgot to hit play for the most interesting part too. Like, I did the little portraits here. Wait, I'll just zoom in because my shadow. I did all the portraits. I did so much line art. I forget which parts exactly, but pretty sure these line arts weren't here before. And then, yeah, I think that's all I did. It's not too dramatic, but still, this was the funnest part. Well, not funnest, because funnest isn't a word, and I'm pretty sure there'll be other funner parts. Funner also isn't a word. Anyways, you know what I mean. This was such a fun part, and I'm so mad it's not filmed. Anyways, I'm a bit disappointed, but there's still a lot to cover, so I'll get back to filming. Okay, so I just figured out a cool thing you could do with Posca pens and Ohuhu markers. So I don't have a lot of colors for Posca pen. This is literally my only pen. So if you do white and then if you put like yellow on top of the highlights you just made, it gets a really nice golden glow, which is more accurate to the lighting in this painting. The white was like really bothering me, especially here and like there. It's just way too bright and it's not gradual enough. So I'm gonna be going over it all with this yellow Ohuhu marker. That's the code, sunflower yellow. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that live just in case I forget to do it in the voiceover. So at this point, I thought I was done. So I started filming the final like shots. And yeah, I realized that I forgot the most important element, which was the smoke coming out of Remus Lupin's Wolfsbane potion. So you could see I'm adding that right here. And yeah. Overall, I'm really happy with how this illustration turned out. One thing I kind of wish I added, but completely forgot to add until I saw SwiftBricks version, is Peter Pettigrew in his rat form. Like, that's such a clever detail to add, and I wish I added him somewhere on the floor because I definitely had room on the floor that I could have like added a tiny little rat. But yeah, after adding the little like smoke coming out of his goblet, I was pretty much done. And yeah, this is it. This is my Remus Lupin office illustration. I hope you enjoyed watching me illustrate this artwork. I had a lot of fun making this, and I'm so happy I got to do this collaboration with SwiftBricks because it's just so cool to see two different mediums making something similar. And yeah, I really love Lego, and her talent is just insane. I could never create that sort of thing with Lego bricks myself. So if you'd like to see her Lego version of Remus Lupin's office, please go check out her channel and her video. I'll have it linked everywhere. I hope you guys enjoyed this concept and this like mix of Lego and art together, because we have a couple more collaboration ideas planned. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching this far, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next one in a week or 2 weeks. Bye!